Start hacker replay. First one is going to be consulate. In this match, I remember choosing this one because I thought it'd be interesting, but then the second match, I was like, the second match will probably be my flagship one that we'll talk about a lot. But in this match, we have Mr. Schlong, who's accusing Arsenic, or Azrenic, sorry, of cheating. I think we can confidently say he is cheating because he's running Tachanka. When was the last time you saw someone run Tachanka? Wait, what? You guys see that? Was it just me? Look. I know it's match replay, so it could be buggy. His shots are up here. Bullets are landing here. 0 recoil. I think we might already have the proof we need that he's cheating. We'll watch to see if it's true or, you know, it could be a replay bug, although I've never in my life seen a replay bug like that. Just gonna point out, obviously, bad aim. But look, when he shoots, he definitely has a no recoil cheat. So his gun's up there, but it's hitting down here multiple times. He definitely has some type of no recoil cheat. I can't tell if he has walls though. He has walls though. Bro, his aim is pretty trash for someone with walls and for a no recoil cheat. Oh, he's even hip firing or trying to hip fire. Okay, so the reason why I chose this one is because he said that the guy toggled on in round 4. He's already, in my opinion, incredibly obvious. He is walling, he has no recoil cheats, he is just like pushing wherever they are with no intel, blah blah. But apparently he toggles round 4. I'm really curious what toggling for him looks like. Let's go to round 4 and see what toggling looks like for him. Oh, actually, I remember why I chose this match. Because of this part right here. So you guys can see that Pulse is prone right there, right? Sends the drone in. Doesn't see Pulse on the drone. Actually, does kind of see Pulse on the drone. Saw his legs. He just knifed Pulse from there. He aimed up here and knifed Pulse. Yeah. So he's cheating. He even tries to make it look like, oh, how did I do that? You can't knife someone while looking up. This is an old cheat. We've seen it a million times before, especially when people will knife through shields or have like Monty shield and they'll knife while the full shield is up. It's just, it's an old cheat. But it's interesting to see someone do it and try to play it off. Also, they're just running around with IQ scanner trying to be like, oh, I'm scanning for things. He's even, you can see he was aiming here. He changed his aim to crouch level to be in line with Castle. And then he lost. I think it's safe to say that he probably ends up winning the whole thing though because he's cheating. If he ends up losing it, no, they win. He's cheating and it's a 5v4. So, cheater. First match already. How do you die with wall hacks? It's honestly quite impressive. Match number 2. I remember why I chose this one. Oh, it's also consulate. So in this match we have the Barcode, who's accusing Errant Plum and also Almighty Cake. I'm going to show you guys what Errant Plum is doing. He's the main cheater. And then we have a little, I guess, review after this to look at his stats. You can see that they banned Capcan. Probably doesn't have the cheat where it shows where all the traps are, so he didn't want to run into a trap and die. Flash. cheaters don't seem too concerned about these days because they can just shoot it or shoot her through the floor. The traps are more concerning because they actually can die to that. Don't know what he just broke. But he checked all that, didn't shoot once. As soon as the frost comes running out, he shoots. And then he's tracking the Mozzie through the wall. So as you guys can tell, obviously he's cheating. He's not that good since he just missed a ton of shots. But he is cheating. His reaction time is also just like insane. Watch, as soon as Doc peeks, he's gonna get destroyed. Maybe. Oh, never mind. He's also tracking people through walls, which obviously makes it even more obvious. And he reloaded both weapons, so he died. So obviously, he's cheating. We're gonna go to the last round, which is just round number 5. It's not that much. And Aaron Plum is 8-2, carrying Almighty Cake, who was one of the other people who got accused. We'll watch the last round, and then I'll show you guys. That's, in my opinion, if it turns out to be true, is really crazy. He's trying so hard to make it not obvious. But even the people who try hard to make it not obvious still struggle to actually hide the cheats. What happens when you get too comfortable? Also, TikTok chat, don't pay too much attention to the people also in TikTok chat who are constantly like, he's not cheating, they're just rage baiting. It's the same thing as like any troll online trying to tell you that you're wrong, even though you can have clear-cut proof that you're right. It happens on Twitch chat, it happens in YouTube comments. People always be like, what are you talking about? They're not cheating. They just want you to get mad. So obviously he's cheating. We saw him tracking people through walls, lining them up, pre-firing, etc. Now, let me pull up some stats. So, Almighty Cake 127 being boosted by Errant Plum, as we can tell. They have been queued together for 23 matches this season alone. Then we can see, oh wait, that's actually his name, Errant Plum 90012. Interesting. Anyways, we can see here, Errant Plum, the cheater, has queued with a bunch of these other accounts, which I would assume are all part of this like Almighty Cakes like family, like same owner or whatever. 307 matches together, 306 matches together, 260 matches together, 257 matches together, and he's just boosting all of these accounts. So now here's my problem. Why is Ubisoft not banning any of these? They have banned Errant Plum. We saw that he got banned 4 days ago, right? Why are all of these accounts still allowed to be played on, even though they are all just being boosted? Ubisoft needs to start, like, it's just the same thing as Zim. They're not confident enough to ban people, even though it's very obvious that they are paying for a boost or being boosted in general. If you get a boost from a cheater, you should also get permanently banned. I don't care what you say. There's no reason to allow these accounts to keep playing even after the cheater gets banned. It makes no sense. And like, not to mention, they're going through an insane amount of work just to boost these accounts. Playing 300 matches with them is a long time. And like, if they want to boost accounts, what they should be doing instead is just subbing to my Twitch channel and then getting my charm on each of those accounts. And the accounts will naturally make it to champion. You don't have to spend 300 matches boosting to get there, just use the charm. But these guys are stupid and don't know that. Ubisoft needs to step it up. 300 matches is also an insane amount to play with one other account. Even like myself, I don't think I have 300 matches played with Evan, because I think that's just in this season. And Evan's probably the one I play with the most. Evan and Ben, 248, 206. That is like, we play a lot, and we're content creators, and we don't even have as many matches together as that cheater does with the people he's boosting. So it's like, you can't even try to claim, oh, like, they didn't know he was cheating. It's intentional at that point. Ban the people who are being boosted. Next match is Oregon. In this match, we have Biggest Doinks, who's accusing Ted OP and Zogio? I don't know how I pronounce that. I'm not mistaken. I do remember this match being a unsure if they're cheating, please let me know if they are type of match. So this very well could be an innocent or double innocent match. We'll see. His droning doesn't seem that good. Just the movement and like how he's checking things seems very bronze, I want to say. Oh, they didn't even know someone was in there. And then he ran into the C4. Yeah, that was fine. I mean, obviously people can toggle. We've talked about that before. But both of them seemed fine. That they didn't seem to know that someone was in the closet. They didn't seem to know that it was a trap waiting for them. And they also seem to be watching things that no one is at, which makes me feel like they're probably more innocent than they are guilty. Looks like a good reaction time. And then he got C4'd from below. I don't know. Oh, this is an 8-round match, Jesus Christ. I might have to skip through a few of these, because so far I'm not seeing anything. I think if we don't see anything weird this round, we'll swap to like round 6, which is where they would be fighting to not go into overtime probably, or maybe fighting to go into it. And then we'll go like round 9. Because I know it's only been 1 round, but these guys seem pretty legit. And it's an, or I guess it's not round 9, round 8. I don't want to watch 8 rounds of someone being fine. They're actually droning a lot. Again, the way they move their drones, I don't know how to describe it. Just as someone who plays the game at an okay-ish level, like this drone movement seems kind of bot-like. I feel like this actually might even be in like a gold lobby or something. Could be wrong. Okay. He looked away just as Kite peeked and then re-peeked it. Which is good for him, means he wasn't expecting him there. Seemed fine. I think the Jaeger actually shot the default cam because I think Brava had hacked it. That's how he knew that someone was about to push. Oh, I just noticed Ted died. Ted OP. I can just hear the non-stop clicking and turning of the cameras because the person who submitted is dead, so it's giving us the audio from his perspective. Just waiting for this recruit to do literally anything. Okay. We waited all that time and he just ran in and died. Yeah, I don't think they're cheating. Actually, wait. They're not even that good. They're 4-4 and 3-5. I don't know. I feel like they're fine. I could see it being a whole situation, maybe like these people just being smurfs, maybe. But like again, they'd be doing better than 4-4 and 3-5. Curious as to why he actually accused them, and I don't have anything in my notes of like specific rounds or specific things they did. They just seem to have a normal site setup and normal. gonna say normal gunfights, and then that happened. He doesn't even know where Monty went. Ted finishes the down Hibana. Ted gets another kill as well. Reaction shot. I think they're fine. I'm really curious as to why they accused them. Like, what was it that they did that was like, no, we have to accuse them. They're cheating. Because, like, they're not even that good. Now they're top of the leaderboards. I guess in round 7 they each got, like, 2 kills. But still not even that high. Like, I know cheaters come in all shapes and sizes, and even Evan mentioned the other day how he had 2 cheaters on his team and they were the bottom fraggers on their team. I find it hard to believe that 2 people cheating together would be barely breaking 10 kills in 7 rounds or 8 rounds. Yeah, I was getting a little suspicious with him lining up the Monty through the wall and then being ready for both drones, even though the one drone wasn't moving. And then he died to the Monty, so... yeah, I don't know. I don't know why the drones are invisible all of a sudden in this round. Oh. Oh, he just got saved. We got frost matted. I don't even know where the IQ is. Tough. You know what's even more tough? IQ would have won that if she just went below and played off her scanner in classroom. You can kill the person on the diffuser for free. Instead, she pushed in up top of white, and that's how blue team won. I don't know. I think they're fine. I guess I'll look up some stats. Ted OP looks fine. Gold, silver, emerald, emerald. It's still like a weird jump, but it's not anything out of the ordinary. Oh, and he has an even higher history, like, or longer history, like plat, gold, takes some time off, gold, comes back, silver, bronze, but only played 11 matches. And then when they play more, they're usually higher rank. I think they're fine. You can actually hide inactive seasons as well to make more sense. I think that's fine. Was Ted even queued with ZLGIO? He was. And Kenki. And Chaos. And, oh, this is a 5-stack. That makes even more sense. They were just coordinated. Plat, plat, emerald, emerald. I think he's fine. I don't really see anything wrong with this. Doesn't feel like an emerald. I guess I will, yeah, I will agree with that. Because he was, like, their droning was bot-like. Their movement was a little bit bot-like sometimes, but... you gotta remember, emerald doesn't really mean a whole lot anymore. Nowadays, you can be emerald while looking like a bronze or silver player. It's not that hard to be emerald. Alright, match number 3. Done. Not guilty. In match number 4, which is Chalet, we have you, but in Spanish, tú, who is accusing Easy T... oh, Titoin. There's 3 of them, Easy T's. But Easy T, Titoin. Oh, Glacier, right off the bat. Okay. Just gonna throw it out there. The Glacier itself doesn't make me too crazy suspicious. But you know what makes me suspicious? Every single cheater I've seen with an unlock all runs 2 things. Glacier, and then I think that's the Chroma Keys Streak attachment skin. They always run those 2 together. I don't know why. I think Glacier is probably one of the most expensive skins, and then I assume Chroma Keys is probably the most expensive attachment skin, so they want to flex their wealth. Or oh, it's Chroma Streaks, not Chroma Keys, but Chroma Streaks. Either way, it doesn't match together, but I think people just like to flex their wealth. They can get items for free with cheats, yes. I thought the whole point of the marketplace was that those cheats wouldn't work anymore, but from my understanding, they do work, because I had the other day, when I was in a game, I had a cheater who told me the name of the cheat, which I can't remember what it is, and thought that I had it because I had a champ background, and he's like, yo, like, insert name of cheat, respect, or whatever, and he also had a champ background. So he was cheating and using an unlock all, and thought I was too. I don't really understand how they work anymore, given that everything should be online. The way unlock alls used to work is that, what's crazy, Siege cosmetics used to be tied locally to your machine with a notepad. So there'd be a text document that would be like, do you own black ice for this gun? Yes. And it would do that for every like gun skin in the game. So you could just download a text document essentially that would tell you, or tell the game that you own everything. That's how it used to work. Now it should be a little bit different given that everything's online with the marketplace. But I think it still works somewhat like that. I think he's cheating just because, I don't know about you guys, I couldn't see who was that IQ at all, but he knew that she was there. So he was trying to pre-fire her. Apparently IQ couldn't see him at all, but he saw her perfectly. I think he's walling, given his confidence to look where he needs to at exactly the right time. But then he dies. I think he's walling. We'll keep watching. You have the classic unlock all combo, which is Glacier and Chroma Streaks. His aim seems rough. His map knowledge seems weird. Like, he only is cautious when pushing where someone is, but the rest of the map he's sprinting around without a care in the world. I think he's cheating. Also, the audio's bugged. I don't hear any footsteps. Do we normally hear footsteps? I guess we don't. I never really... Do we? Ooh, his aim is real bad. Keep in mind, this is standard, so like... He could just be... someone who doesn't really care. I get he's breaking a barricade there, but it feels like he just has bad recoil control. Wait, how much health did IQ have? Must have been like nothing, right? Oh yeah, she was 1 HP. Okay. No, he's definitely walling. He just killed the person out there and then looked at the fuse running to main door and just held the exact angle he was about to push. He must be walling. Comboed with the classic unlock all cosmetic bundle. And he just, like, his readiness to look exactly where they're about to go. Watch. Oh, just kidding. I was going to say he's probably going to look over at main door, but someone actually flanked him and he had zero idea. His spatial awareness is garbage, but yet he can get these angles and cook, as the kids would say. Let's go to round 5, because this was specifically noted by the submitter as when it gets insanely more obvious. I already think it's obvious, but I'm sure there will be doubters who will say, like, no, 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 you're just bad. Anyone who gets more kills than you is cheating, etc. No, this guy's just straight up cheating. Good team kill, good team kill. That didn't even look like... Did he hit him there? Oh, he did. He did. It was rough recoil, but he did. I'm curious to see whether he drones at all here or if he just jumps in. Again, it is standard. You can always just do that in standard. You don't have to care. But since we're fairly confident he's already cheating, if he just jumps right in, it proves a lot more. You're just gonna wait for the 1-my. Also, he has Glacier and Chroma Streaks again for a different gun. I know Chroma Streaks is universal, but Glacier is not. Bruh. You know how to take a ladder. Oh, and he's trying to shoot them through the wall, but he doesn't know map knowledge. Well, there it is. There it gets a lot more obvious. Oh my god, his recoil control is so bad. I think he's trying very hard to make it look not suspicious, but he's definitely cheating. He just got blacked for a second. You'd think that someone who's using walls, at the very least, wouldn't look this lost. He looks very lost. Like, I don't think he actually understands the layout of the map. Because he's constantly walking around like, where am I? What am I looking at? Keeps like looking at the ceiling, looking at the floor, but then as soon as he's about to fight someone, he aims perfectly at them. And knows when they're gonna peek. Yeah, he's cheating. He's just very bad. He tried so hard to chase after her. Oof. Yeah. Bad cheater. Let's look up their stats. He's in a 3 stack, by the way. He's 11-5, while his teammates are 1-4 and 4-3. Titoin. This starts to make a bit more sense, but let's actually break it down. So he was gold, emerald when rank 2.0 came out. I can't tell if this is him being stuck in copper or if he just didn't play enough. It's only 6 matches, but I feel like his KD is low, his win rate sucks. And then took like 2 months off, or 2 seasons off rather. Came back. Well, I guess this is standard, this is even ranked. Yeah, he's obviously cheating. He's tracking people through walls, he is sprinting right at people, he knows where everyone is. He's cheating. In this next match, match number 5, we have Outback as the map, and it's, how do I even pronounce that? Hakarts for President, who is going to be accusing Pig Bean 2824. I did see one champ background from the Ella, and it is ranked, by the way. But orange team banned Clash, which is weird. This is also a 9-round match. Jesus Christ. Long match day. kind of hard to tell what the fuck just happened there, but we're gonna try to watch it in slow-mo and see if it makes any more sense. So it looks like he's aiming pretty close to him, but just also trying to break down the barricade. And then he gets shot at. Now this could just be, depending on how good of a player you are, obviously you can like tell when someone, or like where someone would move based off how much time has passed. But here he pulls out his pistol. He hasn't seen him for like a whole second. Aims kind of at him and then pre-fires, but misses. It's kind of like lagging behind him. It could also be lag. And then dies. Something to note. We'll keep watching. I see a couple champs and emeralds, so if he is, you know, actually supposed to be in this lobby, he should be playing pretty decently. What happened to that nade? I assume that was to get rid of a frost mat. Oh. So, in case anyone thought for a minute that he might be innocent, let's just point out this little fun tidbit right here. Someone shoots his drone, so clearly that means that he can see exactly where Fenrir is through the wall and watch him as he walks up to the window and then hold the window. That is generally how droning works. Guys, I think he might be cheating. Very evidently so. Even though the red ping was in the corner, he actually was aiming at the lesion running away. What's crazy is that he's cheating. He's been in 2 gunfights, and he's at 1 HP. Like, he has all the advantage, and yet he still takes damage when getting into a gunfight. And then his aim obviously is bad because he's a cheater and he can't even hit a C4 that sits in front of him for like a solid second, completely still. Let's move to round 6. Oh, the cheaters team is actually winning right now. That means they're about to lose this. He almost seems like he's being overwhelmed by how much stuff to look at. He also was trying to peek the Brava through the mirror and then realized that she's sitting outside and then stopped and looked back at the window. Just standing right in front of an open mirror, not at all concerned for his safety. Bro needs to decide what to hold. He's constantly moving back and forth. He is so unsure. Good tracking through the table. JK actually wasn't that good. He was staring at him before he walked through the door, and then as soon as he swung, he missed, I think, 2 shots and then landed the rest. He's just staring at everyone through the walls, waiting for them to make a move. Oh, it shows the blacked out version, right? I think we talked about that last week. Oh, good tracking again. Good tracking again. Somehow he loses this though, because they go to overtime. Somehow he lost that. Yeah. They go to overtime. I assume he wins, because there's no way you would lose playing like this against playing like this as a cheater, right? I love how he just keeps looking back and forth between them and unsure of how to hold the angle. Everyone knows that the most logical thing to do as a zombie who's getting Deimos tracked is to run at the Deimos who has live wall hacks on you. That is just a normal play. Every average copper would do something like that. Has nothing to do with cheats. Oh, they just killed that thermite. I thought he was gonna be do a decent job of keeping it solo, and then he does something like that. Damn. The intel he must have to peek this so confident. Bro, what is his aim? He's so focused. He's so focused on the Monty that his aim is at like the middle of a wall. So unfortunately the cheater wins. That is too bad. But when it's round 9 and he starts getting more blatant, what can you really do, right? Can't really blame Orange Team for losing when he's just sprinting at you and pre-firing through barricades or watching you walk while looking at you through walls. And then looks like Thatcher's just saving the KD, which is crazy to do, but I get it, it's a cheater. Don't want to waste your time. Alright, obviously cheating. I don't think... Actually, we do have his real name. Yes. See if this is just misspelled. Enemies of game. Maybe it's just enemies. They specifically spelled it enemies. I can't find them. Alright, we have one more match to watch. Cafe. Last match of the day. We have Lil Ladius, who's accusing Luke 6S. Oh, I see a diamond charm there. Just runs right through. Not a care in the world. Just putting in the last Banshee when there's already a minute into the round is insane. How much longer will I be streaming? The plan was to do 4 hours today, but that can easily change at any moment. I might have to go. We'll see. After hacker replay, I'll check. If I'm good, I can keep streaming. If not, I might have to go. We'll see. You can't decide which person to watch. The one on the balcony or the one below in mining. He's doing also like these weird spins. Instead of like running in a straight line, he kind of like spirals. Which, by the way, this guy has been cheating for at least one other season because he has a diamond charm. Unless he doesn't unlock all, he could have an unlock all. But he is at least one season, or he has one season under his belt of cheating. I just refuse to believe that he would be a normal diamond who then started cheating, because good players don't cheat, only bad players do. So it's Skibbity Cum on the enemy team. I'm pretty sure we watched a match with someone with that name before. How's he planting? Where is he planting? Oh, he's planting... Hold on. This just in. Maestro is incredibly invested on his cameras. This is honestly one of the boldest moves I have ever seen, is to plant right next to a defender who's on cameras, so confident that he will not get off the cameras. This is amazing. I want to see this whole thing break down. Oh, he just jumps in from skylight, runs in, notices Maestro on cams. This is such a bold move. You have the diffuser. You could kill and plant, but he just lets Maestro live. And he hears the Melusi running around. The Melusi, oh, actually, so the Melusi, well, you know, they're walling. You know why they probably didn't see them? It's because they're right next to Maestro, so they probably were just like, oh, I'm just looking at Maestro. That is insane. And Maestro's still on the camera. Maestro's rotating between the cameras instead of helping him. Oh, wait, no, he's AFK. He just got kicked. What just happened? Was he AFK? I swear he was actively pinging on cameras. Let's watch. He gets on a new camera, leaves. Maybe he was AFK. That is insane. That is the craziest plan I've ever seen in my entire life. And Cheater loses round 1. I think he left to save the KD. Maybe. No, he's still gone. But yeah, Luke is definitely cheating. He has walls. You can notice it in his confidence to just run around completely unfazed by where people are. And his ability to constantly get kills that he does not deserve to get. If I'm not mistaken here, he actually tracks the drone through the little bar thing. I don't know what to call it. So he shoots the drone, follows it like almost perfectly across. He was even tracking it there, and he was ready to impact the drone. That is insane. I will say that out of everyone we've watched today who's tried to be subtle, I think he's the best at being subtle, but it's still pretty obvious. I would still say anyone who's at least like silver should be able to tell that he is walling. Notice how when he was pushing the Finca, I guess we'll break it down here. So when he pushed the Finca, because he knew Finca was over here, watch his aim. The entire time he holds it like perfectly by the corner, ready to react whenever needed. I guess not perfect, so it was kind of weird. But he's just ready to react at any given moment, and he knows where to track properly, right? That's his aim on Finca. And then when he is trying to fake that, like, he's checking things, look at what he does instead. So, he obviously no one's over here. He's holding, like, the wall or the floor, and then here he just aims at this instead of aiming above. Like, if no one's there, he doesn't know how to fake holding it. But if someone's there, then he can actually hold it properly because he knows where they're going to peek from. That's what we call experience in the field of cheating. Our last round. Going Bravo while cheating is a bold move. Wait, why am I looking at Mozzie? Oh, because Mozzie took over the cheater's drone. I don't think he even saw the warden there and tried to pre-fire him. He knows that Legion's in the closet, he just looked at him. Wait, there's even an observation blocker and a shield there, and yet somehow he knew warden was right there. I don't think he saw him. I don't like that his knife is just floating in view of the scope. Hold on. So he just got shot from the hallway. With no vision on Legion leaving. He just pushes into the hallway with no concern for his life. He doesn't aim at anything. He's just like, nope, I'm good. I can push right in. And just took 15 damage from barbed wire. Bruh. I'm sorry, if you look at this and you don't think it's blatantly obvious that they're cheating, then you might be copper. God, the aim. He just took all 3 Chris mods. I guess, does he just not know how to push this? Because he's just running through both sites, unsure of where to go, unsure of where to aim. I feel like you just push for kills. It should be obvious enough. Just tried to shoot her through the wall. And they died to the Legion. Yeah. They're cheating, obviously. Let me look at their stats. Oh, they already... Oh, it's probably an I. Oh, never mind. Luke 6 Smile, is this them? No. Luke 6S does not exist. Ayuk 6S. Not exist either. Okay. Oh. They're cheating, I just don't know their name. That's Hacker Replay for today. They are just, or matches are just filled with cheaters. Only one match was legit. The rest are all riddled with cheaters. And a lot of them were really bad. Obviously that's been a theme over the last few weeks, is how bad cheaters are. But I feel like they're just getting worse and worse. I feel like I'm seeing more and more coppers with cheats rather than like diamonds with cheats.